Thanks for joining us. We are happy to see you here. If you like what you see, please like, comment, follow, or subscribe. Any interaction helps us out a lot. Today we are going to be playing Dead Polly, which is it's a post zombie apocalypse game. hmm And you can play solo, co-op. You can play multiplayer with or without friends. Lots of fun. Let me go ahead and share our stream and we'll get started. I'm just putting it on the Dead Polly Discord for people to watch. Let people know I'm on. Alright. So, looks like we have a few things. I'll leave those here for now. Yes. Alright. I think we'll start by just going and running around and picking everything that we can up.
Kind of like what you did yesterday?
Different? Maybe a little different. Did you already pick up everything? Whoa, you just jumped out of nowhere. I got a box here.
Yeah, I know they're everywhere.
So every time you kill a zombie, you want to like click on them and see what they have, because I thought that was a zombie. Because they hold things. A little laggy. There we go. And sometimes they have good items that you can source on them. You can also, if you don't want it right now, you can always drop it, pick it up later. Like, I don't really want to carry around that battery because it weighs like 10 pounds or 10 kilograms. And then you have to have wire cutters on you to collect the wire from the streetlight and the circuit boards or whatever they decide to give you. Alright, we do need some meds to heal. Or here, bandages will work.
Sometimes they do give you metal.
I do have a couple lights on me. I'm just going to see where we might be missing some. So these are light poles, but there isn't no light on them, I don't think. I think they're broken. So I might put a light on it. Hold on, buddy. Hey there, Ruby.
Yeah, just don't want to get smacked there.
I see you're just leading them all over here.
Not me. Kelly, when I got out of my area,
So
I kind of
it used to be, and I think it still is, that if you place on the light pole, it does not affect its spawn. I have done a few already. So, because some of these lights are broken and they don't actually have any lights that are working in them. And I suppose you could, ooh, Iron Man. I suppose you could maybe get up there and put like one of those other lights. Oh, I totally need to heal up again. I didn't see that. Whoa, did Ruby just massacre a bunch of them right here? Or?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I did. What happens when Ruby gets so little zombie to block them?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know what I just said. It was like a mystery mark for me for a second there.
Whoa.
It's mixed into a mixed word over here. I didn't check that area. right there. And check that. What's the spawn from last spawn? Lesson came on too. Oh, we're
There's
gonna.
a table over there.
Do you need anything from the bunkers?
No, not today.
Okay. I just found
Wire.
wire.
I mostly just need a lot of tables and stuff again to finish the boardwalk. I think it might be easier if we just cut wood and make them ourselves.
Make the boardwalk?
Make more wood. No, the big tables. I'm using that to make like the dock all the way out to the resort.
Yeah. Unless I go crazy on spawn again.
Yeah.
I told you to get out of here, zombies. Zombies never listen these days. That's weird.
Oh, it's purple over there. Oh, painter's mask. Did you buy batteries?
I did not have money on me, so no. I would, but I don't have my money on me. Kenley, I'm saying. Freaked me out there while I was eating. I thought you were a zombie there. Let's get healed up. And just help a little. Should probably eat this apple. You creeped me out there.
Why do you need to go into their bunker?
No, I don't know why we need anything in the bunker. What's the plan?
Let me clear out my bag. I don't know, I'm just salvaging some stuff.
Well, I don't really know what to do today.
There's a zombie coming to get me.
Instead of, I just want to find some real stuff. Yeah. How much wire did you get yet?
I only got 10, I think.
Oh. Looks like I'm getting more than you.
Yeah, I was looking for my other bunker key. Oh, there it is.
What, you gonna go in the bunker without me?
Guess. I thought you were here.
I'm coming. We just dropped some stuff.
I'm just moving some stuff. Hold on.
Actually, I should move my stuff instead of dropping it. Same.
I need to fill up my health real quick.
Already did that for me.
EpiPens will give you a little health, not a
Tag
lot.
this house that you keep.
Let's see what I got here. I don't think I have anything for health. All I have is EpiPens. I'll just use those.
Do you need me to give you
Here's some.
medicine?
I got some.
I have a whole healing.
I got it. I got it.
And medicine. You look weird like that.
Do I? Let me see what I look like.
Like, I mean, like with you taking pills.
Oh, when I was taking pills.
Yeah, you looked like you were holding it on your leg
Alright.
while screwing it off. That kind of stuff.
Here they come.
Okay.
And it lagged.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I didn't think they were gonna get him.
Want me to go check those?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell you when to run.
Okay.
Here they come. Move.
Only check 2, but okay.
One got out.
Get out of here. Let me grab this dude's gun. Don't try to kill me.
I'm not. I'm hoping that's big boy.
Will come.
Oh.
Learn that I can check these without opening the door because I don't got a key.
Put that vest on the wall. We could decorate it.
No, I was putting weapons on the wall like that.
Yeah, but weapons were traded in.
What do you mean?
Alright, check them quick. But big boy hasn't come out yet.
Oh, I'm worried about Big Boy.
I think big boy comes out of this area.
Guess so, probably.
It's kind of laggy. Oh, I hear something.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go salvage these ones.
I don't see anybody.
Whoa.
Wait, I hear something.
Okay.
Oh, here he comes. It's big boy.
Kill him.
Alright, go ahead and check their bodies. Salvage it, please. What?
stuff too, Mom.
I'm not taking anything. I'm just trying to break stuff down.
Me too.
We'll salvage it. Here. There. Now it's empty. You said the hospital beds worked?
Yeah. And the curtains. Did you forget about that one?
Yeah, that one was damaged, I think.
The curtain.
We gotta hurry before they respawn, so
I know.
I'm checking lockers right now. Oh, hi, Steph. I totally missed your comment 4 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I ended up getting pneumonia. I still have a little bit of congestion, but I went back to work this week, and I'm doing pretty good. Oh, sorry, did I hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to kill you. Did I kill you? No, you're good. Oh, get that one! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! There. There's another one. I can hear it. I got it. I'll intercept it for you. Gosh. There's another one.
Maybe
I can hear it. Oh, the black ones are the worst.
Why?
Oh, I had enough space to back up. Let me take some pills here.
I'm stay away from you. Let's give him health.
Yeah, guns too. They're supposed to add a bunch of new games. Like, yeah, a bunch of new guns to the game.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, I know, right? It got me too. Oh, so are you off work then? How long do they make you guys take off of work? Like they only made my husband take off of work for 5 days, and then it wasn't enough. But I took off like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I really needed it. It was tough.
Steph took us through that stuff.
Yeah, I hit 105 and so did Ruby. We both had really high fevers, but they only lasted. Most of my fever was like 101. Yeah. I thought there was hospital beds in this one, Ruby. Did they just not respawn?
Well, that's the thing. So the curtain fixed, and I have the curtain, but the bed did not respawn.
Oops.
So we only got the curtain this time.
Yeah, I suppose if your symptoms, like, as long as you don't have any symptoms, too. Yeah, so my husband went back after 5 days, and then a coworker got positive. And yeah, it wasn't good. I think that's all we needed in this side. Here, let me see. I'm gonna go
What
upstairs.
do you mean this side?
There's the other side where the computer is. I think I got everything over here.
There is something.
Yeah, I already checked all the lockers. So, is that all we need in here? And you want to go to the big ship?
I'm not really wanting to go to the big ship.
Did you get all these guys empty? You didn't take their ammo? Just their guns?
Yeah. And I got a teddy bear, ma'am. Some folders.
Oh, shoot.
What?
Are you in or out of the bunker?
Out.
I'm gonna shut it then, so nothing else can get me.
What do you mean nothing else?
The levitating hammer. Let's see. We'll salvage those guns.
I hope they didn't start respawning and then like some of them came out here. Is that what happened last time?
No. I wanted to put this vest on the wall. If I can find a spot for it. Yeah, so I don't know what one they say you guys have over there, because over here in this, right now in our area, They're talking about the BA5, I think. I think that's the one. And they're saying, so I talk, and maybe you'll hear this too since you're in the medical profession, but they're saying that they've had cases that people are getting reinfected just a month later. And so then I'm like, because I was like, yay, at least I should be good for a few months. And, because we've been so careful this whole time. And the doctor was like, yeah, I don't think that's how it's going to work this time. And I was like, what? I was like pretty bummed. So I don't know. I guess I'm just going to have to continue to be careful. But I did go back to work and I think most of my clients are okay with me because, I'm a massage therapist, so like I'm touching people. I had one client who was like, nah, I don't really want to see you right now. So let's reschedule. And I was like, okay. So I was a little bummed, but I totally get it. So we are absolutely for sure that we got it from the dentist. So we called Justin to reschedule his appointment because the three of us were positive. He ended up eventually getting it, but they had stated that they had it in their office, and and that's the only place we had been.
Without a mask. Because you gotta take off your mask.
Yeah, it's really bad here too. Like even people that had it this fall. But I'm so happy I made it. I mean, we made it 2.5 years, so. And it was rough. Like for me, it felt like the flu came in and then we got hit with, I don't think I could kill this guy. Yeah, and then we got hit with like bronchitis and then pneumonia. Yeah, he went in there. I think I'm going to drop this stuff off at the ship, and then I think I'm going to go to the big ship and just salvage things, but we'll see. There's a lot of zombies around here yet. Yeah, I haven't been on the new side of the map for a while, so let's see if they have anything. Nah. Yeah. Ooh, I still have a cough, so I'm trying really hard not to. There's always a super spreader, isn't there? I always feel like there's somebody that just didn't believe it. Yeah, so they changed our zombies. Yeah, they actually did. They made them a little faster. They added, like, we have
more.
For sure 3 jumbo zombies, right? And then this killer clown like I killed yesterday.
And there's a ghost too.
Yeah, and there's a ghost. So, and they just keep adding more and more and more. And I mean, because the game is in its early access. So I've been pretty pleased with it. I like the creative part of it. It reminds me, I guess, of Minecraft in a weird way, but it's still having a little bit of laggy problems. I just talked to the game developer and he said that will get better. I guess when you're a game hoster, like you have to buy like servers and like I don't know how that all works, but it is so much better since we got rid of autosave.
Yeah.
If I wasn't playing co-op, it would be better too, but since Ruby's playing with me. Yeah, so there are some big zombies. They added an entire, like they doubled the map size. So I'm just about to head to the new map.
That's the thing. We don't know there's going to be.
And it sounded like they were going to add even more stuff in the next week or two. I just looked on Discord and the game developer said his internet just went down, so he won't be doing anything today. What, Ruby?
But, we still don't know what's going to happen with the underground.
Yeah, there's going to be an underground tunnel and stuff. So this bridge was not here and but the break in the bridge, like the damage was here. So before when I first got the game, I had tried to build across, but I hit like a invisible wall. And then one day they added this ship full of loot, totally full of loot, and an entire another part of a map. And so I have so much work to do. It'll keep me busy forever. And then there's like 6 keys I don't have, which are not actually in the game as far as I can tell yet. But there's a maze I just learned in this map.
How long ago did we just learn about this?
Last week, I think. Last week. But I think we got all the achievements we can get right now. There's still some rare items we haven't found. And then we're still trying to build things. I need those for the wedding. So, I'll make a wedding area. Yeah. Hasn't been too much going on. Our gas prices came down a little bit, like 20 cents, which was really odd this week. So that was nice. We bought a camper, a big RV.
Buy a camper this time for gas.
That's what happens when I take time off of work. I start shopping. It's really bad. So, like, I just didn't have anything else to do. So there's 2 things that happen when Alyssa takes time off of work, okay? 2 things. One, well, 3 really. I'm either on vacation or I got stuck under these steps. I start a business, which happens more often than you'd think. Or I go shopping like crazy. And so I'll tell you this quick little story. So I've been wanting a camper forever. And I don't necessarily want to camp. Like, I don't, especially with gas. I'm going to have to get rid of this table. And we have a truck. We like have a big truck. And you know, Americans, we like our big houses. So I don't have a big house though. Like I have an average size 3-bedroom house. It could be 5-bedroom if you count the basements. In America, we don't count basement bedrooms unless they have egress windows. So you can't count, like this room I'm in right now is considered a basement room, but it won't count as a bedroom unless it has egress windows. So, which are like some big emergency windows. And most houses, especially older ones, don't have those. I think I'm just gonna leave these guns in a pile here. Or the ones I don't want. I want that one. Do I not have room here?
How much wire do you have from the street light?
Anyways, I only have the 10.
Seriously, look at this. Why did I get this much?
I've been wanting a camper for a really long time. And I guess I was like, I'm like one of those people that are not really materialistic, but like I can totally sleep in a tent.
Yep, we have slept in a tent more than once.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
I don't know why some people don't like tents.
Until we did it this year and we had a tornado warning and had hail. So then I was kind of like, I'm sick of this. I'm too old for this. So anyways, my husband's like, you can find a camper that doesn't cost more than $25,000. And I was like, I'm totally fine with like $1,000 camper and a project. And he's like, whatever. So we start looking for campers. And like, I couldn't find anything decent. And I'm a big girl. I'm plus size. I'm tall. And like, these campers are made for like itty bitties and short, like short people. So like, I felt like I had to turn sideways to get into the bathrooms. And so then I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I can do a small camper, but I'm not going to be comfortable. And so my husband, he's like, well, let's look at the RVs. Like, not the driving ones, but like the fifth wheels and goosenecks. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, what's your cheapest RV? And he's like, oh, you're not going to get it in your price range. And I'm like, oh, I'm not. I'm going to have to come back for this here. Let me go drop this off down here. And so I'm like, he's like, the cheapest one we have is 44,000 and it's used. And it just came in today. And I'm like, all right, show it to me. So
You're like, oh my.
I'm like, why not just spend a little more? I'm gonna finance it anyway. That's what Americans do. Anyways, my cars are paid off, so I don't have any payments anyway.
It's okay.
And so I'm just like, whatever. And gosh, now I picked up this table. I gotta go drop that. This is how this game works. It's like it has ADHD. So
Same.
there we go.
Mom, I got a little bit of it.
So we look at this. Yeah, that'll work. I'll just drop it. We look at this camper and we walk in and it's like everything I want. Like,
Mom,
it's a pretty large camper. It is 36 feet long.
this fits on the stair.
Nice, Ruby. And it has a king size bed, 2 bathrooms, 2, a washer and dryer, and in a separate room for kids. And the separate room has 2 full-size beds and 2 twin beds. Yeah, like regular beds. And there were a couple TVs in there. It was like literally a full house, a full-size refrigerator. I mean, it was like a cabin on wheels. And I was like in love immediately. And I looked at my husband and he looked at me like, I know that look. And I was like, so what's your bottom dollar? Because I'm like the business person. I'm the one that wears the pants in this relationship, okay?
You're the one who pays the
So,
bills over here.
I'm the one in charge. And so it's just so funny. So I'm like, he's like, well, I don't think we could go under 42. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna do. I'm like, if you'll take 38, I said, then we'll talk. And I just start walking away. That's what I do. I'm in business. That's my job.
It's your business.
Yeah. And my husband's like, you're going to walk from this? I'm like, I'm not going to make him think that I'm going to pay that 42. And I said, it just came in. It hasn't even been cleaned. It hasn't been inspected. And so, oh, look I found something new. I got to see what it says. A plushie of Patchwork Puppy. The tag has Mimi written on it.
Mimi, what's that?
I don't know what the reference might be, but how adorable.
Maybe it's from a show.
It could be from anything. So, but, so, like, the guy acted like he wasn't gonna, so I was just gonna leave. And I went out to the car. Like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know if this is a good price. Like, I just threw a number and I didn't even check. So I start like Googling. It is a really nice RV. I start Googling and I kid you not, I like aimed it about the perfect price. And I was like, okay, I can do this. So I walk back in there and I totally tell a white lie. It's okay to tell lies sometimes. And especially in business sales. So I was like, yep, Justin, I said, we need to go to Sioux Falls, which is a couple hours from our area. And he's like, and the RV guy's like, why? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to go up to RV World because they have one just like this and it's cheaper. And the guy comes back and he's like, well, I can't take an offer to my finance guy if you don't initial that you'll take it for 38, assuming everything is fine without your initials. And I'm like, fine, I'll initial it. And he's like, give me a minute. And I'm still standing, like I'm ready to go. And he comes back and he's like, yeah. He comes out, shakes our hand, and he's like, yeah, we'll do 38. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I look at my husband, I said, well, looks like I'm getting a camper. And so I'm full here. I don't have any room. He comes out and we start the process. It was long. I told my husband, I said, you need to take the kids home. I said, they're tired. We were out of COVID quarantine, but everybody was still pretty tired. And
When was this?
it was 4th of July weekend.
Was it the time you guys bring me?
Brought to you.
Yeah. Brought me.
I'm going to salvage that chair and stuff.
Oh, you're turning it to salvage your meat.
Yeah. So we got all long story short, it was like a couple days later, and we were like, wait a minute, our truck doesn't have the hitch. It's a gooseneck. So we have a truck. We have a truck that has a gooseneck and a fifth wheel hookup, but we didn't have the ball. So I looked on Amazon and it was like $300, I think. So I ordered it and it said that it wouldn't be here like in time. So I was just like, how much do you guys charge to deliver? And I didn't even know what I was going to do with this camper. Like, I called my mom and I'm like, can I like leave a camper at your farm? And she's like, yeah, that's not a problem. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. It was totally an impulse decision. And anyway, so I knew that I could at least take it to my mom's. And they're like, yeah, it's $400 for delivery. And I'm like, ugh. I'm like, you know what? Can you throw that in? And I got it thrown in. I kid you not. I got it thrown in. So, but it sucked though, because what happened was they parked it. So we ended up buying a spot. Like, we live in a town that is a tourist town. So we can put, gosh, I don't even have room in here. We have so many campers and RVs because we have a big lake and we have a little lake, and it's just a really, really kind of touristy place that a lot of people come to. And so you'd wonder why you might want to stay in your own town and have a second home, but I don't know. I guess I spend a lot of time at the lake anyway. I don't think I have room for this no matter what I do. So let me go drop this table. Anyways, I found a spot. I went to school with somebody that started an RV park, and I don't really know them that well, but they had a couple spots and they approved us for one, and it's kind of expensive. It's like $3,500 a year. Includes your electric and stuff. So yeah, exactly. If you don't ask, you won't get it. So, and you always have to be willing to walk away. That's with anything in sales. Or, I mean, I noticed that, I think, even when I travel, like, it's the big thing. So, I don't know. We got a spot. I paid the money. I don't know if I like it. I mean, it's okay. But their Wi-Fi isn't hooked up yet. They are putting a pool in, but the plumbing isn't done yet. But we were so busy, like, just trying to get the RV ready. So this is what happened, Gigi. You would not believe this, okay? So you buy a camper for $38,000. And I kid you not, by the time I was done with the weekend, I had already spent at least $2,000 in things. I had to supply a whole new house. I needed pots and pans. I needed spices. I needed mattresses. I needed bedding. I needed sheets. I needed a dehumidifier. I needed a new TV. It's like, I needed a sprinkler. I needed hoses. I needed those things that hold your tires. Like, it was crazy. And I still need stuff. But I'm like, I had to cut it off because I'm like, I don't have any more money. So I'm broke now. I took a whole month off of work unpaid practically. And I just spent all this money. So, what?
I'm broke, but I have 2 houses.
Yeah, I'm broke, but I have 2 houses. It's because I spent all my money on houses. So, but clearly, I didn't know, like, there was a time I was sitting at the camper. I call it the cabin. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Just because it's like 2 houses to take care of. But, you know, I was sitting there and I realized that it's not that stressful because, like, I can leave my husband at home and it's really nice because he's not nagging me. Like, I already talked to him today. He's like, so what are you going to do today? Are you going to do some chores? I'm like, I already did some chores. He's like, what chores? And I'm like, I don't know. I did chores. Like, do you want me to do all the chores? And I'm like, it's just nice to be able to be like, I'm leaving. I'm going to the camper. So...
Take his keys out.
Oh my gosh, he's terrible. He's so terrible. I don't know if it's men in general that are just, I don't know. I think so. I've known him since high school. And no, he's not my first husband. Clearly I should have just married a woman. So I don't even think a woman can handle me. So, but I just got, that's what I forgot. See, I squirreled and I forgot to pick up that crate. Oh, I hate how dark this game gets. I need that gunpowder too. But so we had a problem with the camper though. So they delivered it. They didn't set it up right. And so they said they weren't supposed to set it up. They're just supposed to deliver it. So, okay, I get it. I understand. You didn't even get paid. So I went ahead and we had to get the ball hooked up. And then a nice neighbor came and helped us get it all hooked up and set up. And it's kind of, I mean, we got it perfect, but the air conditioners weren't working right. So they said that everything passed inspection, but 2 air conditioners were not working right. And so I was kind of like, gosh, yeah, is maybe this why this doctor traded it in, because it was having things go wrong? That's probably what I would have did. So things were going to start to go. So let's get rid of it. So I called him and I asked him, I don't think the air conditioners are working right. One's blowing one warm air. The other one is not cooling right. Like it gets cool, but then it gets hot. And they were like, oh, we can send a tech out. It'll be $150. And I did add warranty that will cover this problem. So I'm like, man, you guys just delivered it like today. And I'm like, I was kind of frustrated. So I said, so you're not going to do anything? Well, not unless you pay for a service call. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to pay you guys more money. So they were just kind of asses about it. So I was kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to leave them a review. I'm a business owner. I'm going to leave them a Google review. And I'm going to leave them a review on their Facebook. And I started with, we had a great sales experience. We had, we got a great camper. Their salesman, the finance man was great. And the delivery I said was questionable. And I said, but then we had a problem. And it was supposed to have, pass inspection. I'm going to have to get rid of this crate. And it didn't. It did. It passed inspection and it still has some problems. And they said they wanted to, charge us to come out, which I understand. And I said there was something missing that wasn't in there too. I think it was a fire extinguisher. They told us that they couldn't send it out the door without a fire extinguisher, but there wasn't one in it. And so I wrote something about that. And I kid you not, I posted both reviews, and in a half an hour, they did not call me. They called my husband. Your wife left a review, and it was the owner. And this is a big business. And so I'm sure it does affect them. Like, I didn't care. And I mean, it's my money, I don't want to waste my money. So they said they were going to send the service manager to our campsite that night. Okay, let's do this. So this guy shows up. Okay, he shows up and he goes, the air feels cold. Oh, okay. Don't you have any gauges or something, to test it?
No.
It feels cold. It's good. These are tin cans, so they just don't cool that well. And I said, well, I talked to my neighbors, and they say that they should cool better. I said, I called my dad, and he says that it should cool. I have 2. That's why it's a big camper. It has 2. They should work fine. Of course, if you leave the door open, they don't. And so I was like, okay, maybe I don't know. They have me believing that I'm, I don't know, a new camper and I don't understand. And I was like, wait a minute. This guy used his hand. Okay. I mean, I check kids' heads all the time. Okay. And then I'm just like, yeah, it's hot. It's not the right way, right? You need a thermometer. So this guy didn't even tear it apart. I was so frustrated. He's like, but you can come and pick up a fire extinguisher because we took it out and we forgot to put the new one in. I was like, okay, whatever. So I kid you not, the next day it gets worse. And the other air conditioner starts blowing hot air. And I'm like, oh my gosh, both air conditioners are like, and it's 100 degrees out. Oh my gosh, it was 101 in the camper yesterday. I can't even go in. So I have a sauna. I have another sauna because I have a sauna in my house. So, anyways, I'm not going to call these guys back because I don't want them to touch my camper at this point. So I'm like, I tell my husband, I'm like, there's supposed to be an RV repair place in our campground. And if they take our warranty, then I'm just going to pay to have somebody else do it because I don't want them to take any more of our money. So I messaged the guy yesterday and I have to meet them today. Yep. Yeah. No, I've never done spa sessions in my sauna. That would be a good idea. I don't know if I could handle it. I have a fireplace in a couple of my massage rooms, but I've never done like a spa session in a sauna. But that totally would be a good idea. But yeah, my sauna at my house seats comfortably 4. We could maybe squeeze extra in, but comfortably 4. We've thought about putting one in like my office, but we never have. But I kid you not, I messaged this guy and I'm like, hey, we're your neighbors. We're in the same campground. And I was like, this is what was our experience. And I'm like, will you tell me what your service call charge is? Because, and I said, our warranty says we have $100 deductible and it says it covers air conditioner components and the units. And I gave him I said, I'll just bring the paperwork. And this morning when I woke up, I had a message that asked if we could, basically meet them there. And he didn't give me a charge. I was like, you know what? I'll just bring my checkbook. So if he charges me, I mean, he might roll it into the warranty costs. I don't know. So I'm just like, I'll just bring my checkbook. But I said, we're new campers. I don't even know how to turn the hot water on. They said they were going to walk us through it. I don't know how to turn the propane on. I said they got, they put new lines on it. I don't know how to do anything. I mean, I know how the toilets work. Someone taught us how to do the tanks. And I think I've got that down. We hardwired into sewer. So all you got to do is like open and dump something. So basically it's like having its own septic. It's pretty nice. But I don't know. I might have a picture on my phone. I can show her. So let me see. Of the camper.
You have a video of Billy walking up to it.
Yeah. Hold on. I have to. It doesn't really show it all. Let me see. So, here. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Maybe. So it's like a big RV. And here, I got it's like a little video here. So we got like this campsite. And so we have our bikes and stuff out there. And then we have, I don't know if you've seen that, but if you didn't, I can redo it. And it's a really decent spot. I find that we're more active. My goal was so that I, could have a nice place to homeschool and do more stuff with the kids. And, I've been married for 10 years this year. My husband and I do not need to be everywhere together anymore. So if he wants to be there, great. If he doesn't want to be there, fine. Doesn't bother me. So we do a lot of stuff together anyway. So, but, yeah, I'm hoping it is massive. Like it's probably like, I know in the UK, you guys have smaller houses. Like it is huge. So I have a king size bed in my house here. I only have a queen. So it's like kind of cool, but the bed isn't very comfortable. Like I'm replacing everything. So I just like things a certain way. So,
She has to make it perfect.
well, I like certain kind of sheets. I like Tommy Hilfiger sheets. I use a lot of sheets. Like in my line of work, I use sheets every day, and I love good cotton sheets. So there are a few other brands I like too, but I don't know. I'm trying my hardest. What am I missing? Wire, circuit board, metal, and AA.
I don't have enough wire.
I put wire in.
Circuit board. You have metal. You have green batteries.
I don't know. What am I missing?
Oh, go down. Oh, look. It's doing two.
Oh, it's making them. I see.
It has happened to me before.
Right. So,
So I always try to remember.
yeah.
And I'm like,
So I thought, I mean, it's like having a second house for $38,000. I'll try to pay the loan off as quick as possible so that I don't have a lot of interest. And like I said, I don't have it. I don't have any car payments. I've got my cars paid off. I'm kind of that person where I like to just have a payment, and so you're always using your credit, but also I like to handle just like one payment at a time. So like I told my husband, I'm like, maybe for as much as we're paying to have a camper space, maybe we should buy a piece of land. So this is where the camper snowballs into more money. So you buy a camper, you got to buy all the stuff for the camper, you got to rent a space, and now all of a sudden, oh, we should buy a new bike. Oh, maybe we should buy a piece of land so we could put the camper on our own piece of land. And then my husband is like, but if we buy a piece of land, maybe we should build a house.
oh my
And
God.
I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I don't care if we just have a piece of land for a camper. And so I'm like, I don't know if I want to go down that rabbit hole, but that's the crazy thing about life is you really just don't know where life's going to take you. And I think that it is a mystery. And I think the biggest thing that I've learned about life is just kind of let it take you where it's going to go. And, you know, the thing about things is if stuff gets really tight, you could always sell it. So I have one house that I live in. I have a camper, but we also own a building in town, a large building. So we have 3 places we have to take care of because my business is in my building. I have 2 businesses in my building. I have my massage business, I have a salon, and then I have my real estate business, which is basically commercial rental property. So I have 6 tenants. So I don't really make any money on that though, because the tenants pay for the building. So all the money that it costs to own the building is covered by the tenant. So what I'm gaining is real estate increase in value. It gives me buying power to buy more property. And I mean, eventually it'll be paid off and then it'll be free and clear and I'll be able to pocket that money. So also because my business that I operate out of for massage is inside it, I don't have to pay rent. So where I used to do that. But the bank told us we could buy, I don't know about cows and sheep.
But what?
So I do. There are a lot of cows here though. You're going to have to bring your other half and come here sometime. Definitely you're going to have to come to the Midwest. So it is a unique place, but you'll just be really surprised about how much space is between everything. Like you can see filled house. But cows are a lot of work and they eat a lot. So if you don't own a lot of land, which I don't think I could afford personally, because acreages here are very expensive. An example, just to get 20 acres in a house, you're looking at now about $700,000 to $1 million. That's about the average for that. And I don't know if I would feel comfortable spending that much. I mean, I would probably sell my house, but I don't know, maybe. If I could make money on the land, like, you know, cows would make money. But my sister has sheep. My sister has sheep, goats, and horses. And she has chickens, 1 cat, I think, 3 or 4 dogs.
2 or 1.
And I see how much work it is for her little farm. And she has a small little acreage. It's not in this town, it's a ways away, not too far. But I'd have to drive every day to work, like maybe a 40-minute commute. But she got a cute little farm and it's perfect for her. I see how much work she has to do to keep it though. And it is a lot of work. I like to come and visit and see the animals, see the lambs when she has babies. But I totally like to leave and not have to deal with all the just work. It's a lot of work. So I really feel like I'm kind of a city girl, but I wouldn't mind having some land. I would just probably rent it out or not do anything with it. Just let it become like natural wildlife. That's this our state will pay you to keep your land natural for the wildlife. So you could easily just do that. But so now I've started I guess now I'm a RV camper, but we're not pulling it anywhere. We're kind of just picked a spot and we're gonna leave it there. If we wanted to pull somewhere, we could, but it's incredibly expensive to pull a truck. We would average about 7 to 8 miles a gallon. So imagine if you were going to drive a couple hundred miles. And really, there's nothing on a couple hundred miles that I can't just go drive and get a hotel for. And some people would say, oh, well, it save you money staying in your camper. Not really. So, do I have pills? There I do. No, it doesn't save you money. People could live in them. If you would eliminate having a house and you lived in it, that would be a different story. And in the U.S., a lot of people do that. A lot of people don't just camp. They live out of their RVs. They'll stay, they can move around 6 months here, 6 months there, work remotely. But, I mean, traveling nurses do that all the time. I don't even know what a traveling nurse makes. So I have a friend that's a traveling nurse. It's kind of rude to ask, how much do you make? But, I mean, I can tell she does fine. So money is just not something we really talk too much about. Everybody knows what I make because I have on my website. Everybody's like, what do you make? And I'm like, I don't know, 85 an hour. So it depends. But, I only work a couple hours a day. So I work a couple hours and then I spend the rest of the time with my kids. Yep. We'll start homeschooling in about another month. But my parents own a small acreage, and someday I will get it because my sister doesn't want anything to do with it. So, and yeah, so if my life doesn't take me down that path and I can't attain my own property, then at least I have that as an option. Yeah. So it is really hard to find land now. It seems like all the rich buy it all up. Here's a school over here. Look at all that metal in the corner. Do I have room? I have 82 kilograms. I've got enough room to pick up some metal. Oh, that side isn't lit. What? There's no lights in that building?
Oh, that's my building.
So Billy is going to his dad's house. Place. Well, not really his house. They rented a state park cabin. And so, because I'm not married to his dad anymore. So he's going with them. He's supposed to be packing right now. So tomorrow he's leaving. And I'm going to probably spend the weekend at the cabin since my husband's so crabby. So, I don't know. I think sometimes he just needs to get away from me so he misses me. So,
maybe a whole year.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes that's probably what it would take. I really miss him after about a week. That's about it. Oh no, we talk all the time on the phone, but the second, I don't know, we're just crabby. I was like, why are you being such a Karen? Oh, he was too. He's probably just having a bad day at work and he doesn't know how to keep it. He doesn't know how to keep it at work.
You know what?
Ruby? Never mind. What? we put up a above ground pool in our backyard. Just a small one. I think I have a picture of that too. Let me look.
You got a picture of everything now?
I try to keep a picture of everything on my phone. Let me see. It's
You're
not
taking
where
a
did
picture of Dad's phone then? Well, I mean, like, you can't do that now. He's shipping it.
I know it when we put it up. We had Auntie Cece at the time we were trying to put it up. I remember we were all in the backyard with fevers. And I was like, well, we're going to get this pool up. And I totally regretted it after a minute.
Why?
So, you see that? So, it's just an above ground pool. I think it's like 14 by 8 foot. And it's only like 40 inches deep. So, um, it's not too big. But,
Do you know what time it is?
yeah, we're good.
What is
Dad's not off yet. I'll make sure we get off before Dad gets off. So, it was on sale last year after summer, and we picked it up for $80, American dollars, $80. And all I had to do, of course, is pick up the chemical, which it costs like 100, and a couple filters, which were like, I think I bought 6 filters so far, and I'm changing them about every week and a half. I've been spraying them out. There's some ammo on the ground. So it's been very inexpensive. The water was the most expensive, but not too big a deal. Where did these guys come out of? They spawn out of this shipwreck? Look at that guy. Let me see what's in here.
how they spawned inside the plane?
He didn't even hear me coming. There's a lot of ammo over here though. There's a couple guns,
Well, you spill ammo when you get in a crash.
I guess. It might be spawning over here though. I'm just checking to see if I can see anything. Doesn't look like it. It would be really cool to like fix this plane up a little bit on the sides.
Put some
We could make some metal and fix that, I think, and make it a base.
metal sky thing.
Yeah.
You know what you put on for your ceiling? I made one of those.
Oh, metal sky bridge.
No,
Yeah, I know. It
that's
looks.
not Skybridge, Mom.
That's like metal barricade.
Yes, I made one, and it looks like it would work.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Plus, it looks like it constantly spawns some guns and stuff. If you put something here, maybe it'll keep them from spawning. We might be able to fix that plane wing
If
too.
they spawned in there, we could trap them and then kill them. Would that be a good idea?
Trap and kill them.
Yeah.
There's another gun. I don't have any room to pick them up. Look at all this ammo.
Well, then put your little light thing in your pocket,
I think I got it all.
and then.
I'm way over here. I need to get back up on the top side.
I haven't been there for like 200 years of weeks, I feel like.
I think I can put all this stuff. I have a workbench up here on the other side of this wall. Actually, there's a workbench right over here somewhere, but I don't think I have an anvil on that one.
No anvil on that one.
Yeah, I don't. Let's go up here on the wall. It's just on the other side of this wall. Yeah.
Make one school on the old side and one on the new side because you can never have too many schools.
I thought that, yeah, up here I have a workbench.
Oh, there's a lot of zombies by you.
Yeah, like, there is a lot of them over here. At least we found one new stuffy. I don't need that. There's a pan.
For a second. Oh, I should grab that. Bring it
I
up.
wanted to try this.
You haven't tried it before?
No, I haven't hit anybody with it yet while it was on fire, but I noticed like when you put it away, if it's still on fire, it just sits there and burns. But that means then you could use it as a light. Like when you're walking through a dark place.
Dad, you want to sort them?
Sword them.
What?
You're funny. Okay.
Not say it like that?
Come on, control. There you go. That probably shouldn't go in there. All right. Let's heal up a little bit. All right. So you're talking about crafting the metal barricade like right there.
Yeah, because I thought it was glass before, but it's barricade.
Yeah, it's all I can make. What's it take? Just metal only. I think that's all I have.
Just metal. Isn't that surprising?
Right.
Well, I mean, like, it's a metal barricade, so it's metal. I guess.
Oh, well, let me set that there. Oh.
Yeah, there's a spot in, like, my building in a corner. It won't even let me set anything in it. What do I?
Yeah, you have to report it to the game developer because I think he'll go around and fix some of that.
Yeah, he's busy.
He is busy.
Probably every day he's busy.
I have to screenshot it and send it.
Whatever, yeah.
I should set up a rummage sale right here.
Oh, yeah, that's a long street.
It is.
Great.
Typically, rummage sales are like on the road or like by a house.
Yeah, but across the street there's like a little building, so it kind of counts as a house, right?
I guess. Alright, let's grab these barricades.
I was trying to. So my sword wasn't working, so I decided I'm gonna go hit some rocks.
Whoops, whoa.
And
Let's set
it
over.
worked.
Let me
Then it
run
got
these
back
up the
to
hill.
place. And then it decided to work for cutting wood.
Alright, I'm going to take these barricades here just to get rid of them.
Oh, did you say hi to Ducky yet?
Ducky? Nope, I didn't say hi to Ducky.
Right
I can't jump down there, I'll die.
no, say hi from up there.
Hi, Ducky.
He has to find his highs or he's...
There's still a lot of furniture in that building right there. I wonder if you could take those spikes and break them down, like salvage them into pieces.
The metal spike?
Yeah.
Haven't tried it yet.
Well, they're not really that useful. I think that I always get hurt on them, so.
We never ever use the spikes. Maybe in like, last we were playing with someone we didn't trust, we would use them.
Okay, so that only makes 3. I got all that metal. I don't think I have any more metal. Let me just double check. I definitely need to eat something here. An EpiPen should get the rest of that. Alright, let's head back over. I'm going to take this. I'm going to see if this metal will even attach to the plane.
Let's hope so.
Run, run, run. Ooh, money guy.
Money guy has some delicious
Money boy.
Let's go rob him.
Rob you for your $65. Here comes a Karen.
Well, at least she dressed well. She had
Whoa.
gold in her hair, at least.
Almost got me, buddy. Oh, army guy.
Get out of here, yeet.
That one wasn't so bad.
Okay, we gotta find...
It's back in this corner, I think. Let me check the mail. Nothing.
Yeah, I do check my mailbox once in a while.
It's a nice little farmhouse. They probably had their farm there before the whole city blew up.
Huh?
Alright, so do we fix the sides first? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the sides.
Let's see if it attaches to it.
We should put 2 doors down because there's one of us. One for each of us. Maybe we should put...
Totally.
the doors
You have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. We love hearing from you. Try to have a good week. Yeah, it's just going to take a lot more than I thought. See how they go the other way now? Oh,
they can.
yeah. They don't just attach to anything,
You
though.
can attach it to the other one to just... And then you can... and then it'll make it more bigger. Maybe.
Well, it's
Or
going to take a
longer.
lot more metal, but yeah, it will work.
How much does it do for metal?
50. So 50 metal. So about 4 or 5 cars.
At least it's not 100.
Yeah, that's true. I already took all this metal, I think.
I'm trying to fix my sword right now. I'm trying to fix it.
Well, we should probably get off here before Dad gets here because it's going to take me a little while to save.
I know.
So I'm going to head back to the base. Do you have a place you can head back to?
Oh yeah, I'm really close to one of my places.
Oh, look at this
I just need to make
pagoda. Is that what they call these?
what? Oh,
Can you
that's
pick
cute.
it up?
Oh,
Oh, this is so cool.
that's a cute little thing.
I'm just going to sit down here for a sec. Is there a good angle of that?
Just go right in front of it and say it's cute.
Oh, we need to put a couple lawn chairs there. All I have is computer chairs on me.
That looks weird. Do you really
Yeah.
put computer chairs down?
No. It's really pretty though. I like it.
Oh no, Eddie's complaining. What's wrong?
We gotta fix
Eddie?
all these holes too.
Hang on, let me ask Eddie. Eddie, what's wrong, child? Oh, she says she wants to use backyard.
Alright, you get yourself disconnected.
But I don't.
We have 11 minutes before your dad's gonna show up and I want to be disconnected.
Just put rocks in here. Oh no, child. There's an Addie here.
Trying to get to our base.
Let me just go ahead and put this right here so I can put my backpack.
Wait, that guy was fast.
What's going really fast?
There's not a lot of stuff that spawned. Oh, there's like a tomato or something. Lag.
Laggy
Alright.
lag.
Alright, almost there.
I'm out.
Alright. You go take care of Addie Patty.
Admission.
At a mission. Perfecto. Better shut that door. Alright, guys, I'm going to call it a day. I have to go. I'm going to get off before my husband gets home.
Yeah.
And I've got to go out to my camper and meet the tech about the air conditioners and see if we can improve it a little bit. So, thank you for watching. Remember, any interaction with the channel, commenting, liking, sharing, whatever you'd like to do. And if you have any questions about Dead Poly, please ask. We are definitely the OGs of this game. We have lots of hours into it, over 600, and we love to help you guys get started playing. So lots of fun. But try to enjoy your weekend. We'll try to get back on as soon as we can, and try to have a good night. Thank you, you little blue angels.